Figure Force. It's Figure Force, YouTube, toy, collect the team, vlogging to save the day. Figure Force. Nostalgic vintage toy heroes. Figure Force.
Figure Force is the code name of 4 daring, middle-aged, highly obsessed toy bloggers. Its purpose, to bring toy reviews and nostalgia to YouTube, a video sharing website that allows users to upload, view, share and comment. Hi, I'm Rudy Zissou, and sometimes all it needs is to look cool. So it was my day off yesterday and I decided to go out toy hunting. I am incredibly lucky where I live here in Portsmouth. We have got some of the most awesome toy shops in this city. It's untrue. You know, we've got the likes of the Vintage Toy Monster, which it's like a toy shop I've never ever seen before. It's huge. There's like glass cabinets everywhere and there's pretty much a representation of every toy ever made. Like any toy line, it will be in there, and it'll be toys from like every decade, like up until like now. And we've also got like SMSNO models and games, and we've got SMSNO Toys, which is where I picked up this toy on the toy hunt. And SMSNO Toys is a bit different to those two because it's all modern, but with that you just get a great amount of variety. And the best thing about SMSNO Toys is the guy used to work at Toys R Us, so he knows the real commercial side of toys. And as I said, they have an absolute ton of modern toys, so the likes of like Hot Toys, Mezco and NECA. He's always got like hard to find NECA. Absolutely tons of like Overwatch and Fortnite. So, you know, if you've got the big bucks and you want a giant Iron Man Hulkbuster statue, you know, it's the place to go. But if you are on a budget, the guy sells like Reflection and Funko and cheaper bits and pieces. So it's a really cool shop, and the random thing is, it's in like a shopping mall. It's like the last place I would expect to find such a toy shop. And as I said, this is where I got my find in. And what I found on the toy hunt was Rex from Fortnite. So a few weeks ago, I was just kind of trawling through the internet looking at action figures, and I stumbled across something that I just thought looked incredibly cool. And I was just like, wow, this is amazing. And at that point, I had no idea what Fortnite was at all. I just thought it was a really cool looking toy and something that I don't have anything like in my toy collection. You know, a lot of the time I tend to go for representations of characters or comics or TV shows that I want, or I want to pick up something nostalgic, perhaps a toy that I never had. But as I said, sometimes all it needs to do is look cool and I'm hooked. So yeah, I saw the Skullface guy and I saw Rex, the dinosaur guy, and I was just like, I've got to kind of want to get one of these. And then I kind of saw how much they were online. I was like, okay, I'm already priced out in the market. But it was on sale. So I was just like, Rex, you're coming home with me. The beauty of toy collecting is that I can be wowed by something that I know nothing about. I haven't even got a clue what Fortnite is. I think it's on the PlayStation, I guess, or maybe Xbox. No idea. But I couldn't even care that it came from a console or based in the computer game world. I was just more excited about owning an interesting, stunning looking, vibrant action figure. And with 22 points of articulation, this is going to be one hell of a poseable figure. It was then that I found out that I made my McFarlane Toys, and they're just, McFarlane Toys have been reputable for 30 years, you know. When Tom McFarlane started getting into doing action figures in the 90s, they've never disappointed, and they've always been high end getting McFarlane Toys, and it's something I've just never been able to get. So seeing this for a bargain price, I just had to take a chance on it. It just looks really, I like dinosaurs. It just looks really interesting. And, you know, for once, I'm pretty stoked by the box. You know, I've been reviewing reviewing Marvel Legends the last couple of days, and those boxes, they don't cut it. But this is super cool. So you get a big close-up of Rex's face, and you get folded arm stance, and then you get a drawer. So yeah, it's just, and it looks beautifully displayed in the box where you can actually see all the accessories. Sometimes accessories get hidden by having a graphic on there, but no, you can see that it comes with a rocket launcher, his melee weapon as the dragon head. Dragon, oh my god, let's just get all the words wrong today. The dinosaur head, and he gets a backpack and a stand. So yeah, I'm super stoked by the box. And then on the back you can see other characters in the wave, which is super cool, but this is the one that caught me. And then you've got some life-size melee weapons of what it looks like a very vibrant unicorn and a full-size version of his dinosaur. What is that, a warhammer? Yeah, I guess so. As I said, I literally know nothing about the game, and to be honest, yeah, I don't intend to. I'd hate to learn something about it that would then perhaps kind of not ruin the figure for me, but it would perhaps take some of the passion that I've already got for it away, because, you know, whether the game could be a piece of shit or not playable, or, you know, any sort of things where, you know, maybe it got bad reviews. I don't know. I don't want to know anything about it. So if you're expecting nuggets of information all about Fortnite, you have come to the wrong video. But anyway, here's a few of the other people in the wave. I have no idea what their names are. You know, you've got Skullface Man, Pink Angry Teddy Bear Lady, this kind of soldiery, kind of G.I. Joe-ish actually, and then there's like a medieval knight and some sort of Asbo looking, slightly garish, hockey mask wearing, I know, let's just throw every idea at that character. So yeah, and then these are shadowed, so I'm wondering if there's going to be like extra exclusive limited edition characters, but I kind of got the one that I want, so I'm pretty stoked on it. I can't wait to open this guy up and see how poseable he is and see how vibrant these greens and oranges are. I think it's going to be awesome. Oh my god, this action figure Rex is absolutely awesome. I cannot believe how good it is. They weren't kidding when they said 22 points of articulation. There is some incredibly cool stuff on this action figure that I've never seen before, and I will get into that in a moment because I want to show off the accessories first and the stand. The last time I got an action figure with a stand, I feel like it probably one of the G.I. Joe 25th, 30th anniversary figures, perhaps Alpine maybe. I just don't have many stands for figures and I never really use them. But this one, as stands go, is super thick and durable, and it's actually got the embossed Fortnite logo on. So yeah, it's, you know, and big. If I was the type of person that uses stands, I'd be well pleased with that, but I'm not, so kind of doesn't really matter. But I wanted to show that off. And then you get his little dinosaur backpack, which literally clips on through a peg and a hole to create the full dinosaur look. Yeah, so here we have Rex, and I've given him the bazooka accessory first, and then I'll get on to the melee weapon of the dinosaur head. But as you can see, the green is so vivid, and the little pops of orange all over with the neckerchief and the little triangle scales either side, a little arm bandana, perhaps when he got wounded, or literally just for fashion. So yeah, let's have a look at the bazooka. So this part, it's all really hard plastic, but the actual rocket, is it a bazooka? Maybe it's a rocket launcher. I can never tell the difference. Again, I don't play like modern warfare games, so I never know the difference. Bazooka is the big long cylinder for sure, and then the rocket launcher is the rocket propelled grenade that you put in it. Yeah, I do know. So yeah, and then it's got a cool face like they used to put on World War II Spitfires and Hurricanes. That's a really cool looking gun. See, it's safer to say gun than rocket launcher or bazooka and keep getting it wrong for the whole episode. Yeah, and then it's done with a little bit of brown and gunmetal grey, and then there's some tampoed lettering on there. I'm presuming that means something in the game. Who knows? And then on to this 22 points of articulation and another look at the action figure, because there's just little nuances that I love. You know, he's got a heads-up display on his wrist, communication device, pockets, holsters everywhere. I'm wondering if that's a little Rob Liefeld kind of addition to it when he was doing Cable and X-Men and whoever characters in the 90s. He just put pockets on pretty much every comic book character he could, and that's obviously had the same sort of influence on Fortnite and McFarlane. The guy's a legend, McFarlane, you know, creating toys as well as being an iconic artist and toy maker. It's just, it's incredible. You can see there's a bit of detail on the patch, and there's some dry brushing to give the scuffed up metal look, and that dry brushing is done incredibly well. You know, I've now seen a couple of the Siege figures and the dry brushing looks, in my opinion, it looks awful. As someone who has experience of dry brushing through Warhammer 40k, it can be done so much better, and obviously this is a mass-produced toy, so they've managed to do the dry brushing there. But yeah, this toy is incredible. So on to those 22 points of articulation, because as I said, there's stuff that I've never seen before. I have never seen double jointed elbows. Oh, there's the ab crunch. But yeah, you can see there is two joins there, and you got the wrist swivel, same on the other arm, and it's double jointed knees as well, so you're going to be able to get some incredible poses. But the one thing that I've never seen before on an action figure is toe articulation. So you've got an up and down motion for the toes, so you are going to be able to put this. Oh, and you've got the leg split. This I'm going to be spending weeks posing this with the rocket launcher for a while, definitely, and then saving the best to last. It comes with the melee weapon, the mace, the warhammer, whatever this is, and the paintwork is incredible. Again, that's all blended in to give that mottled look. The teeth are really jagged and sharp, and it's incredibly heavy and thick plastic. Like that's so thick. When I was playing around with it earlier, I had to actually stretch out the hands to fit it in, and the fear kind of comes in that I was going to take the paint off or I was going to make the hands loose. But tough as nails these are. I can't believe it. But then again, you probably wouldn't expect that, and you know, I'm sure McFarlane Toys don't want to have these terrible tolerances. So yeah, you can give Rex, ooh, hear that squeeze of plastic. You can give him his melee weapon. I think he is absolutely stunning, and sometimes it just needs to look cool to be in my toy collection, and I feel like it's going to be an absolute talking piece, because people are like, oh, I didn't know you played Fortnite. I'm like, no, I don't even know anything about it, but Rex is cool. So this has been McFarlane Toys Fortnite Rex. It sure is nice to spend a day toy hunting. Toy shops offer us much to enjoy. Unfortunately, some people do things which hurt toy collectors and the collecting community. They are called scalpers, and they buy all the products off the shelves. So, the next time you're in a toy shop, enjoy yourself. But if you do see two of something, be sure to leave one for the next collector. That way you'll know that the next person can enjoy them too. And knowing is half the battle.